Yo, yo, yo! What is up, everybody? How are we doing today? It has been quite a long time. I hope everybody is doing well. It's nice to see everyone. It's nice to hear from everyone. Let me move all of my things out of the way. There we go. What's up, Christian? What up, MZ? What up, Tiberius? What up, Mario? What up, Gear 6? What up, Fractured Coconut? Ain't streamed since Dress to Impress. Yeah, it has been a hot minute. The CEO, we have indeed arrived. Hope we are all doing well today. It is July 16th, 2025. And I figured that we would have just a brief, momentary discussion just about a couple different things that have been going on with the channel, what have been going on with, you know, the future of the channel, and what we have planned for everything. As Fractured Coconut mentioned, it has been, I think, about like 2-3 weeks maybe since we have streamed. It has been a long time. I want to say thank you for the 27 months, Tiberius. Appreciate that. Investors have been on my back, but the annual foot pick update, yeah, that's fifth on the agenda for right now. You can't see it because it's not cut out by the notepad. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. And as always, thank you to the sponsor of the stream, Gamersubs. Gamersubs.gg/no-op. Get 10% off your order, all that good stuff. But anyway, guys, this is genuinely just going to be, again, a big just catch-up stream. It has been a while since we all talked, and I just want to make sure we're all on the same page about what's going to be going on in the future, because some things will be changing. What's up, Tenro? So, what I have planned for the streams, we can go ahead and we can focus on streams for right now. Let me open up my notes so just I make sure everything is going good. First of all, it looks like YouTube did this new little cool feature, which is like you're able to get XP, and basically just based off of the amount of times that you chat, you get XP, you'll level up, and it will rank you based on all of that. So you can even click on top fans and you can see who maybe I can see who the top fans are. I don't know if you guys can. If you can, that's interesting. What up, Jesse? Oh, said it's time to go gotcha rolling for Jesse members. But so that's like a cool little thing that they added. Why am I not level 100? I think they reset everything when they added the feature, so it's all new, it all started fresh. So people that have been chatting for a very long time aren't going to get all of the good news. Damn, you just got taken. I just saw you go from 3 to nothing in a second. Damn, dog, you lost that shit quick. MZ stole it from you. It resets per stream. Oh, damn. Okay, there you go. It actually resets per stream, so I can actually see who's top. I can see what all you guys are doing. If you guys are lacking, life really do be like that. You guys ever see Afro Samurai? It's like that. It's the number 1, number 2 headbands. You guys got to constantly fight for it. Yeah, Mario's that number 1. Only the number 2 can challenge him. If any of you guys haven't seen Afro Samurai, that is some of the absolute craziest shit in the world. You are missing out. Whether you play the game or watch the anime and the movie, obviously watch the anime. The game is janky as all hell. It's old as all hell, but Afro Samurai is that shit. You got Samuel L. Jackson, bro, living his best life as Afro. It's great. Honestly. That's some old school anime shit right there, man. Old school anime shit. Gas design indeed. Dude with the bear head. What's his name? It starts with a J. I can't think of it. It's Juto or something. I can't think of it, but either way. Totally not Afro Senju. This is where it came from, though, honestly. Gino, that's what it is. Thank you, Dion. All good, number one fan. Happy to have you. What up, Dominic? Anyway, so without getting too far off track, right? So if you'll notice, I've been kind of dipping my toes into a bunch of different kinds of content on the channel. We have had Pokemon show up recently. We were talking about Expedition 33, and I've always kind of mixed and matched different things that have been going on the channel besides Jujutsu Kaisen, even though that is what, you know, was the main big thing that a lot of you guys came for. And sometimes recently, with Jujutsu Kaisen being over, unfortunately, it's tough for me to do streams sometimes. Not tough for me to do streams, it's tough for me to open the door to stream sometimes for everyone, right? If that kind of makes sense for what I'm saying. Afro is voiced by Samuel L. Jackson. So like if I do a stream on like Kagurabachi, the only people out of all of the people that hang out in the channel that can join the Kagurabachi stream are people that enjoy Kagurabachi. The only people that can join Sakamoto Days, advice, all the only people that can join this are people that, you know, stuff that are everybody already, you know what I mean? I don't want to spoil anybody, and people don't want to be spoiled. And I hate gatekeeping streams sometimes. It's something that's not very fun for me. And I want to create a community where all of us can hang out and all of us can have fun and enjoy the space together. So my plan for this is simple. You guys all already know, and if you don't, I will show you right now. We do have a second channel. You guys definitely already know that for sure. So, long story short, for specific streams, like if you guys hang out for the Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, you know, Shonen Sunday stream, which I'm going to begin doing again, those will now be on the second channel indefinitely, without a doubt. Indefinitely, without a doubt. All of those Sunday Shonen Sunday streams will be on the second channel. I'm gonna post the link in chat. Because those are, you know, completely and 110% going to be the biggest thing, because that is brand new manga that's going on immediately. So from the start, Sunday streams will be on No More Operator going forward. Wednesday streams for members will be remaining. That's not changing at all. And we actually will have, we do have members on the docket, so we will be getting into members as well. And as for streams going forward on the main channel, those streams are from now on going to be more open. So my, you know, streams where I play games, streams where I, you know, maybe talk about things that are a little bit more open. Like if I'm going to be talking about, you know, Gachi Akuta, what's going on right now in the anime scene, perhaps I might do a stream here. But like basic simple stuff like the anime manga tier list, stuff like that, you know, that is most likely going to be on the second channel going forward, stuff like that. What will be on here again will be more gameplay stuff, more open-ended stuff. I'm still kind of throwing my ideas around of what we're going to be doing. I do want to start multiple new series going forward in the streams and find a new way to just make a community around it. Because one thing that I loved with Jujutsu Kaisen was having the community. We were all engaged, we were all loving it, and I do want to get that back. But with how anime and manga is right now, we're gonna have to find different ways to do that. So streams for the main channel will be focusing on things that are trending, things that are big and going on right now, that are in the main light, whether that is some big, you know, horror game or some big anime or manga news or some big, you know, something like that. That's what I'm going to try and primarily make the stream on, which means for one, stream will be a lot less frequent, because I'm only going to be streaming if there's something reasonable to stream about. I'm not going to have a normal stream schedule like we did before with, you know, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because genuinely that is very draining for me. In not in a way where it's too much for me to keep up with, in a way that it is, again, I'm constantly trying to build, you know, the channel away from certain things, and then I feel like, all right, well, if I do this stream, then these people can't show up. If I do this stream, then these people can't show up, and I hate that. So I hate having to do that and have to constantly try and find ways to maneuver through the algorithm. I've got to start making these channels separate. I've got to start actually using the channels separately, like what they were meant to be. So long story short, I don't exactly know everything that's going to be going on, but long story short, Sundays will definitely be on the second channel. There's going to be a Don to Don tier list that will be on the second channel. And then for this one, look out for new kinds of series. Again, it'll be for, you know, different big moments that are going on. If there's a big anime manga chapter that needs to be talked about immediately, or some big news that needs to be talked about instantly, we're going to go on stream, talk about it here. And same for games. I'm going to try and do what you guys will start noticing is I do have a video that's going to be coming out soon, which is going to be all about Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, the story of Phantom Parade, and all of that stuff. And if you guys remember, a lot of you guys were already here for that. We had a fun time playing that together and getting locked into the story. So I definitely do want to do stuff like that. So I might have like a game stream going on. But either way, look out for those streams. I'm going to try to be making them as open as possible. Excuse me. Try to keep my finger on the pulse here for things that'll be fun, in the same vein of stuff that you guys will be interested in. I'm not going to start streaming celebrity gossip or drama just because there's a big story about some celebrity going on. That's not what I mean. I just mean stuff that we would all be interested in, right? So that being said, without giving too much away, so just know that if you want to stay in tune with the anime and manga, just casual content going forward, this is the second channel is the best way to do that. Second channel is and always will be going forward the best way to do that, especially with the Sunday stream. So look out for that. That being said, what is next for the YouTube channel? So the YouTube channel is going to be continually growing, continually kind of finding new things to talk about and expand. I mean, like I was saying earlier, we literally have been talking about Pokemon recently, and I actually have another Pokemon video that will be coming out tomorrow. However, based off of the views here, you know, 111k, that's great. The red video did awesome. Blue video, not so much, only 14k. So that being said, I'm gonna drop the green video, which is the completion of the Kanto region trio. There is still one more Kanto trainer, technically speaking. What up, China Doll? How we doing, girl? Happy to see you. But yeah, so what I'm gonna be doing going forward is, if you were a part of the member streams, you know we just recently finished Tokyo Ghoul, and that has, over the time that I've completed it, I have really fallen in love with the series and became very hyper fixated on a lot of different things in it, and I've even like got multiple videos already plotted out for it, so that you can definitely expect there will be some Tokyo Ghoul content without a doubt coming soon, just because I finished that fucking series, and while there were some good videos that I saw, 100 has some great videos on it, Sufferance has some good videos on it, and there were some, you know, one-off good videos that people did on it here and there. But to be honest with you, there was a lot of content that I genuinely was upset that I wasn't able to see on that series, so I'm gonna have to drop it, whether that be a video on Rize, which is probably what I'm gonna do first. I want to do a really big discussion about Rize. I want to do a big discussion about Juzo and Shinohara, Dr. Kanao, the clowns, Peace versus Justice, Akira's, you know, who she should be mad at and all the different things. That Akira video, the "Who Are You Mad At" video, a lot of people really enjoyed this Jujutsu Kaisen problem video, which was more of a serious video. More of a serious video completely. Yeah, the new XP is just this new YouTube feature, China. So you get, I guess the more you chat, the more XP you get. And so there's top 3 people and you get rated based on the chat. I don't know. The XP hasn't changed from 75, so I don't know what it is, but it's weird. Just finished Act 2 of Expedition 33. Yo, Expedition 33 is one of the best games that has come out in a long time. It's one of my favorite games, genuinely. I'm still obsessed with it. But so like a lot of the, like I do want to do more serious videos, and that's something that this shift into some Tokyo Ghoul content, as well as some of the things that I'm going to be talking about going forward, will be a lot more fun. Because to give you an idea, I have a video that's already edited, already made. I'm just going to be adding music to it, and I'll probably drop it a couple days after the green video, just because I don't know if those Pokemon video will do well or not, and we do have to keep the lights on. But I have a video, and just to give you an idea of what it's about and what some of the content is going to be going forward. Something that I wanted to discuss, and something that I will be planning to talk about for the future, is more serious topics, more maybe philosophical topics that let me kind of get on my soapbox and yap about all of the fucking ridiculous fucking things that I like to yap about. So for starters, the video that I'm going to be releasing in a couple days. China Doll, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much for the love, girl. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. In the video essayist arc, yes. So there's so many different ideas of characters that I love, and tropes of characters that I love, and discussions of characters that I love. And what I want to talk about is, for starters, betrayal. Is betrayal inherently an evil thing? Is there ever a time when you can betray something and it's actually, you know, actually probably a good thing? Is that like a fun, you know, idea? And it gives me it gives me a range of different characters to talk about. Like, not to spoil too much, but this video I go into Joel from The Last of Us. I go into Zack Fair from Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I go into fucking Theon Greyjoy of Game of Thrones and Genichimaru from Bleach, like, and plenty of other characters, and I'm able to go through so many of these different and cool character dynamics and ideas that I enjoy to talk about, and I can just pack them all into one video. And it's I genuinely think it's gonna be a very fun idea. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Same as the Pokemon video. If you guys don't like it, then you guys, you know, then I'll move on to something else. But I think there's gonna be a couple different, you know, videos that can be made that are actually really fun with that in mind. Like, for example, you know, like you've got, like I said, you've got betrayal. You've also have the idea of, you know, hopelessness. You got addiction. You've got destiny. You've got amnesia and memories. You've got second chances. Do people deserve second chances? What's it like to be omniscient? What's it like to have redemption? There's, you know, so many ideas, you know, madness, you know, siblings. Just the idea where I can just take one small concept and just keep branching out. Please keep making the Pokemon videos. So I definitely, like I said, green is going to be dropping tomorrow. If you want more of those Pokemon videos to get made, I would love to make more of them. I'd love to talk about gold, silver, and all of that stuff. Trust me, I would. You guys got to push those videos to the moon. 111K, I'll make another video. 14K, I'm sorry, I'm being dead honest, I can't do that. If the green video does not do as well, then oof. Dr. Stein from Soul Eater, that's a character that you bet your ass I'll be talking about. Thank you so much for being a member for 13 months, Prodigy. Hitting the gym while listening, love that. Get your pump on. But either way, there are so many different trajectories of videos that I can do. And also, not for nothing, I also have plenty fun ideas for Jujutsu Kaisen. The amount of Jujutsu, since the series has ended, the amount of Jujutsu Kaisen videos that I've came up with and have an idea for are insane. But you know what? I'm gonna hold on to all of those videos until the anime comes back when we're in peak Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, era. So don't think I also don't have anything going on for that. Do you still have your old JJK streams? I do not, unfortunately. They exist somewhere, but yeah, it's a lot of the times if it's like the spoiler streams or everything like that, then no, unfortunately not. They're no longer available. And on top of that, I do want to start talking about more video games and stuff like that, because I do genuinely really do love video games, and I've gotten a lot more into video games lately, especially with Expedition 33. And again, with me wanting to cover more trending things, like I might not do this because it's kind of past its hype right now, but like that game Look Outside, like I would have loved to have streamed that, played that for everybody, and like made just a video game on that. So I'm thinking of taking a lot of my the more games that I enjoy, and finding a way to make them harder, maybe, and doing like challenge runs or, you know, Conker's Pad for a day, and then like being able to stream those games and then literally just take those streams and turn them into a video, similar to, you know, Phantom Parade, like I just did for Phantom Parade. Because I think that would be a nice fun way for me to share my experiences with you guys, and not just share my experience with you, but also create a community where we can hang out and go through adventures and different things together with the different streams. So I think you guys will enjoy the different kinds of content that we have going forward on this channel. I am definitely always going to have fun with Jujutsu Kaisen on the main channel, and again, you always have the second channel for anime and manga stuff. And also, not for nothing, I hate to be annoying, because it is kind of annoying, but at the same time, there is this third channel. Now, I'm not asking you guys to subscribe to 3 different no operator channels. You don't have to, but I need to be better at this. A lot of the streams and stuff like that, unfortunately, because there are a lot of maybe a lot of gameplay, a lot of different stuff like that, a lot of the streams will be unlisted. But I'm going to be posting the VODs and the highlights and everything on this third channel. So if you want to keep up with like any of the gameplay loops, any of the different topics or things that we're reacting to or talking about, I will do my best to try and stay on top and update and upload here. There's even videos that I have sitting on my drive that I need to freaking upload. Phantom Parade streams are a fond memory for me. I appreciate hearing that, Slush. Yeah, no, Phantom Parade was fun to do. And I want to actually compile all of those Phantom Parade streams and put them into like one big like Phantom Parade movie or something like that onto this channel. So like if that's stuff that you would be interested in, it's not going to be as, you know, coherent, not coherent, it's not going to be as consistent, but this channel I will be uploading just random stream stuff and highlights, and yeah, because like I said, some of the streams may be unlisted going forward, so if you missed the stream you might not be able to watch the VOD. Just for the purposes of, again, the main channel, I'm going to be trying to keep a little bit more professional, a little bit more newcomer can come to the channel and have an idea as to what is going on it, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. And then again, if you want more no operator content, there are other avenues for you to get it. So long story short, there's plenty more content to come from. I am nowhere near close to running out of content ideas. In fact, I think it might actually, there might not be enough time in the world for me to do all of the content ideas that I love. And I hope to again get excuse me, hopefully more people that would be able to help me in the future with content, because yeah, that's something that I might even post. I might even put out a more direct like posting, but I definitely would love to have someone that would be able to help with editing for like that third channel or something like that. That's the thing too, is it's when it's not, you know, when it's not that channel's not even monetized, so it's tough to also get in, you know, have someone to help me with things and then, you know, not be able to offer them much. So at the same time, so it's like I'm just slowly trying to be able to get that channel off of the ground, so hopefully I can eventually have someone help me with that channel in the future. I've got the lovely and amazing Jessie that already helps me with the second channel, and because of her, we're able to keep that channel running and pushing out content consistently, which is awesome, and it helps get plenty more manga content out there. Like I said, I have a fucking ADHD mind. I fucking hyperfixate on so many different ideas and topics and cool things that I love enjoying and I want to talk about. So it's just, I could run probably 4 different channels if it comes down to it. I just don't. I'm only one person. I'm only one man. So yeah. But yeah, this channel is going to be a little bit more professional going forward, and I'm going to do my best to try and keep it. Talk about how the Don manga has amazing fight choreography, especially with the upcoming one with the evil eye. It could be analysis that could touch upon the manga skill. Dude, they killed it for that evil eye. With that evil eye episode I just recently watched, I couldn't fucking believe how they made that shit fucking look where he was fucking blue lock kicking the fucking Tsuchinoko. Oof. I do want to talk about more anime relevant stuff, and that's also what I mean too. So I would love to do an anime manga topic on that. That being said, and no, you're not annoying, never at all, JSARP. I'm happy to see you in chat. I love seeing you in chat. We got China Doll with the 5 members again. Thank you so much for the love, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Gotta tap into that Don hype. I know I do. Honestly, I'm missing out. That and Gachi Akuda. Big series, big time. Look at that. China already made her way up to number 2. Jesse hates me. Oh no, we're not gonna start fucking doing we're not gonna start doing gotcha rolls for Jesse members again. Speaking of members, so as I said before, Wednesdays will always be member streams. Wednesdays, this is a kind of an open house member stream, you know, open channel shareholder meeting, and this is the perfect moment for you guys. I think it might actually all be mostly members in chat right now, so that might not help, but I was gonna say, like, I did ask in the post, but I always wanted to ask in stream, excuse me, what is like kind of some kind of content that you guys would be interested in for member stuff? Because I can say that I want to do, you know, manga read-throughs, I want to do gameplay streams and stuff like that, but what would you guys actually be interested in? Like, as someone that even let's say for this, like the people that are gifted members, or the people that that maybe they pay for other channels, what kind of content would you be interested in that would make you interested in a monthly subscription? Is there some, like, is it like some kind of extra, like, is it like an extra video? Is it like, you know, an extra, you know, even if let's talk theoretically, I'm not saying if you had the money in your pocket right now and you're just neglecting to give it to me. You know, I'm saying like theoretically, in a world that you had full unlimited money, what kind of content would you be interested in paying for? Like, that's genuinely what I mean. And thank you so much, China, for the gifted members. I appreciate that. I remember probably things like leaving certain streams or videos up for members. True, I could make VODs on. I could make VODs access to members only. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's something that's possible. Making VODs available to members only. I mean, in a world where I'm saying that in a world where I'm saying that most streams are going to be unlisted now, that actually might not be that bad. Really just got to advertise it more. Okay. Not all VODs, just ones that are like the live chapter reviews. Been a while since you made a Q&A vid. Yeah. The only reason I stopped doing the Q&A vids is because eventually it just became the same couple of people asking the questions every time. And while I'm not opposed to that, I also like it became to the point where people were like, I don't know what question to ask because I've already asked 2 times. You know what I mean? Like that's great in theory. It's a great in theory, but doing that once a month is tough. Maybe every 3 months or something like that. Maybe a shorter series, like ones that aren't done yet. It was just me asking questions you can't read on stream. But yeah, again, I have no problem with asking, you know, answering the same people's, you know, questions over and over. It's just, you know, yeah. Thank you, Mario. Look, I'm subbing once my car is out of the shop, but if I'd pay for some content, it would be for Yu Yu Hakusho and maybe Returnal the game. Okay, so it would be for like a specific series, and maybe a game playthrough. We need a Danganronpa playthrough. And you know what's great about Danganronpa is I've never played Danganronpa, and you know what is Danganronpa? Not that Danganronpa is a boring game, but Danganronpa, at least to me, has never been fun enough for me to watch someone play on a playthrough. If most games, if I don't find it interesting, but I find the story interesting, but I don't want to go through the game, I'll just watch someone play it. I've tried to watch someone play Danganronpa so many times that I just get bored because of how much dialogue is in it, and I just fall off. And I just fall off in the first episode or so. But I feel like if I played it myself, it would be better. Does that make sense? Like if I was actually playing the game myself, I would be fine. But watching someone else go through the visual novel, I'm like, it just summarize this shit for me. Class trials are fun to play, can get a bit stupid as things have to escalate. I've seen so many streamers that I've watched play Danganronpa and love it, you know. They've had fun with Danganronpa. So I would definitely be into something like that. Like I said, I want to be more like do stuff like that, more stuff that's fun for the community, for everyone to get through. We can all make memories together. It's fun stuff. But so I'll take everything into what everything is saying, what everyone is saying into consideration. I did also want to unveil the 4 choices that we are going to be have for the next manga Wednesday, I should say. It's still gonna be called Manga Monday, which might be a little confusing, but I did want to unveil what we have chosen. So, have a poll for members to vote on videos. Maybe for some long members, you get snippets in the videos themselves. Okay. I'm taking all of this information for sure. All right. Hold on. I have to get the images for the choices. I messed up. I should have had this ready. So, are you guys ready for what the next choices for Manga Wednesday are going to be? chosen from your options specifically the 4 series that were most requested and are going to be a follow-up to Tokyo Ghoul. A lot of you guys requested shorter series. A lot of you guys requested long series. Some of you guys requested ongoing series. But today, I'm gonna show you the choices for the next Manga Monday. It's here. The post is live for members only. Our choices are Witch Hat Atelier, Fate. I don't know what the first Fate manga is, but Fate was on there. Yu Yu Hakusho and World Trigger. SBR did not make the cut. I'm sorry. But these are our next choices for Wanga Wednesday. I hope that they are acceptable, but I figured all of these were pretty good choices. I honestly don't have any biases. I guess Yu Yu Hakusho maybe would be the one that I'd be most excited to read. Again, I don't know what the first Fate manga is, but either way, yeah, we've been getting Fate recommended, so let's see. Fate so far out of 2 votes, 100%. Guys, got to make yourself known, members. Guys, got to make yourself known. The poll will be open until next Wednesday. Okay. The poll will be open until next Wednesday, so you guys have a week to vote. Definitely go check that out. But either way, these will be chosen and we'll be reading them every week on Wednesday. Again, member streams will not be changing. However, what will be changing is we will be alternating. Because these stories will be shorter, can you update the Tokyo Ghoul Google Drive for Brokies? Yes, I can. I have to do that. I have to get all of those Tokyo Ghoul VODs off the channel and move them to the drive. 110%. Noop would either become Lancer's biggest fan or his greatest hater. Honestly, yeah, it really is wishy-washy with me. You never really know how I'm gonna feel about certain characters. I remember so many people were expecting me to love Shido. Wait, hold on. Scarling, thank you for the 5 gifted. I just saw that. How did I miss that? Wait, hold on. I just missed China Doll give another 5 too. Holy shit, I'm not paying attention. Oh my god, thank you everyone for the 5 gifted members. I just saw those and I'm super late. Thank you guys so much. Damn, Scarling jumped in and dipped out too. One love. Anyway. We're gonna be alternating, so because the mangas will be so short going forward, we will be alternating every Wednesday. So we will be playing video games on one Wednesday, and we will be reading manga the next Wednesday. We will be alternating. As for the games that we are going to be playing, those I'm going to think. What I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to have another vote after this poll is up. And what I'll definitely do is once this poll is over, yeah, so once next week when that poll is complete, I'll start a new poll. The 4 games that we play are going to be my choice. You guys get to vote, but I choose the games. So I hope that's fair. Maybe next time you guys can choose the games, but I'll be honest with you, I think only like 2 people gave me game options, and one of them was a game that I already played. So I'm gonna choose 4 games that I have never played that will be original experiences. Elden Ring will be on there. And I'll have to consider Danganronpa, all that good stuff. Yeah. Leorio, thank you, China, for saying that. Leorio, come on, man. Leorio is trash. Hasn't done shit the whole story. I don't understand why people like him. Scarlet, thank you for the 5. Let me explain Fate. There's the main series, which comes from the visual novel rather than the manga, but there is a manga of other Fate series. If I was to recommend one, it would be Apocrypha. It's a great series, but I recommend watching an anime for introduction, specifically Fate Zero. Scarling, weren't you the one that recommended Fate? You got to give me a manga. Well, maybe I'll read the visual novel, even though Coconut told me not to read the visual novel. I don't know how to feel. What should I do? I appreciate you. Thank you for the donos, though. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $10. Leorio's trash because he doesn't do what most hunters do, cause crimes and make problems. Fate novel is a big no. Okay, Apocrypha is a manga. Okay, I'll read Apocrypha. That's what we'll do. But we'll see we'll see if Fate even wins. But either way, I will choose the 4 video games. I will think of that over the next week while you guys are voting on the manga. And then we'll have a vote. Elden Ring will definitely be on there. I don't know what other 3 games will be on there, but I'll choose. I will take into consideration what all of you said. Danganronpa Omori is what Jesse recommended. So yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. That'd be a long ass playthrough. Schedule 1. That'd be funny. Yeah, I need to play Baldur's Gate 3. I need to play Baldur's Gate 3. That would be so long, but honestly, I feel like it'd be so worth it. I feel like it'd be so worth it. Holy wow. That's so funny. Look at that split. Look at that split. 8 votes. Everything's equal. Simpsons Hit and Run, bro. Legendary game. Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what's crazy? I never played any of the Red Dead Redemption games. I've never played 1 or 2. Never played either of those games. I know that's blasphemous in this day and age, but I mean that just might be the perfect reason to play it. It'd be a purely blind fucking experience. The 4 nations live together in harmony. Do I need to be a member to vote, and does it need to be form tier 2? No, you do. You do need to be a member to vote, but you don't need to be tier 2. No, I believe I made this open to all members. So yeah, this is a members only vote because it's for members only streams. Unfortunately, Cyberpunk, never played Cyberpunk. Whoever else voted for World Trigger, just know I'm proud of you. JSARP has been gunning for World Trigger for years. And I specifically have not touched it just to give the chance of the react. Nah, that's not the reason I haven't touched it, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, seriously, I would love to give him that W. World Trigger is winning right now. Never abbreviate Cyberpunk. Zatch Bell, I would love to go through Zatch Bell again, man. Zatch Bell was like one of my favorite series when I was like 8, 9 years old. Zatch Bell was the coolest shit. I need to read Zatch Bell again. Not read it. I only watched the anime, but I need to read Zatch Bell. I would love to do a video on Zatch Bell. I feel like that story goes hard. Zatch Bell and Katekyo Hitman Reborn, bro. The Forgotten series. The Forgotten Peak. I'm telling you, man. Don't get me started on Katekyo Hitman Reborn, dog. One of the greatest series ever known to man. It gets clowned on. But real people know, all right? Real ones understand. That was that shit. All right. What you know about that? What you know about that Tsunayoshi? I don't remember his last name. Sawada, baby. Tsunayoshi Sawada. Takes a bit to start. It's pretty long, but man, is it peak? Yeah, no, 100%. If you ever want to get into Katekyo Hitman Reborn, skip like the first 100-something chapters and like the first 50 episodes. I was watching a video on it and I didn't even realize that it makes so much sense that like Katekyo Hitman Reborn literally started out as a comedy manga and then it was about to get cut from Shonen Jump, and the mangaka was like, wait, I can turn this into a shonen battle manga. You guys will love it, trust me. And that's exactly what they did. And they turned it into a shonen battle manga, and now it just finished its run as a shonen battle, and it was actually pretty decent, honestly. Every fucking arc, it got cooler. Like it was like it started off super bare bones, and then like the power system and like the things that start happening in battle get from like season 2 when like the shonen stuff actually happens to like season 4 or 5 is crazy. Like what the author manages to do with the series, it genuinely does really get great. Like it has one of my favorite villains of all time, bro. Byakuran, one of my favorite villains of all time. This guy's got sauce, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Like, this is where my love of like campy ass fucking villains comes from, because my man is flamboyant as hell, but he will fucking kill your entire family, dog. It is actually insane. Byakuran is like such a great fucking villain, dude. One of my favorite villains of all time. I'm trying to find a really good picture of him. But either way, he was that boy. Gojo, if he never met Gojo, literally. Bro was taking over timelines, literally, dude. We literally just existed in the one timeline he hadn't taken over yet. Like, I'm very, it's been a while since I have engaged with my Katekyo Hitman Reborn lore. But yeah, Byakuran, I remember Byakuran was him. All right. He was Himothy. So Himothy that he was one of the villains that came back in the final arc. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he accomplished anything coming back in the final arc. I think they did him kind of dirty, but they thought he was important enough to bring him back. The Milfior Familia. Hell yeah, dog. He was great. Yeah, he just had sauce, man. He just had style. He just had style, bro. I don't know what else to say other than that. He had that shit on. The 6 funeral wraiths, bro. This is dude, the golden era of anime when everyone's fucking villain organization had to be a number. The 6 funeral wraiths, the 7 deadly whatever, the 8 blah blah blah. Like everyone's villain organization had to have some fucking ridiculous ass name. This was the peak. I'm telling you, this was the peak of shonen. We did peak in this era. There was literally nothing. I don't know what to tell you. I don't make the rules. The 7 ninja swordsmen of the like. I don't make the rules. This is just what happens. Nah, but if you haven't if you've never seen Katsuo Hitman Reborn, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a fun anime series. Just skip the first season. You don't need to know anything that happens in the first season. It's literally so pointless. Hopefully I'm not late to ask, but may I suggest an anime series you might like to check out? Of course, you can always suggest an anime series. Always suggest. Yeah, Katsuo Hitman Reborn was great. Rokudo Mukuro was also that boy, but we don't need to get into that. I got completely distracted. What the fuck were we talking about? All right, this is neck and neck, dog. You got World Trigger 27%, Yu Yu Hakusho 27, Fate is falling behind 18, Witch Hat Atelier 27. Oh, we're talking about Zatch Bell, bro. That's what we were talking about. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, we pretty much have reached the general discussion, which is where we're at for the shareholder meeting. If anybody has any questions or answers, or I do have some general things that I wanted to discuss, I'm pretty sure. The Black Clover anime is coming back. That was big time. What up, Sir Julius? What's going on? Black Clover anime was announced to finally fucking come back. That was big time. I don't know if they gave a an actual release date, but release date is not confirmed, but teaser trailer is already out. Yes. I think we can watch that. Yes, I have forewarning. I have already watched this, but I mean, it's literally just old. It's just old footage. It's just hyping you up. But yeah, it's finally coming back, which is really, really cool. I have no idea why they stopped making it. Like, genuinely speaking, Black Clover is a great series. I don't care what anybody says. You can hate on Black Clover all you want. It's really good. And the fact that they're finally bringing the anime back for, honest to God, one of the best arcs, right? We all agree Spade Kingdom has some of the best fights in the series. The Magna versus Dante. I'm sorry. Fucking Vonica versus Noelle. Yes. Yuno versus Zeno. Yeah. Genuinely, I'm so hyped that they are bringing this anime back, and I promise you can expect more Black Clover content from me when this anime drops, because I have quite literally, yeah, honestly, it is Perot. It really is Studio Perot. They really do. I don't know why they do this. You're so right. It really is Studio Perot. But listen, I don't know if any of you guys know this because I think they have been long since buried, but I am more than happy to pull these videos back out and finish the Spade Kingdom fucking series. I'll do it right now. These were some of the most fun videos I have made in the longest time. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I've already done Dante. I've already done Vonica. I am more than happy to cover fucking Xenon and finish the Dark Trio, the Dark Triad for the Spade Kingdom. And then I would have covered all of the fights in Spade Kingdom. Okay? So I'm more than pumped to do that because that's one of my favorite fights. I don't care what anybody says. You know, over Asta all day, every day. I don't know in the next season of I didn't see that get announced. Kaito, new anime project is in the works. Okay, judging from legal documents filed by Shueisha. That's what it is. No official information. 2026 marks the anime's 20th anniversary. Gotcha. Okay, so judging from legal documents filed. Okay. Except Fraud Lucifero. True. Yeah, Lucifero got cooked, bro. I'll never forget that the fans literally had to cook up that whole entire fucking crazy theory as to how Lucifero was not a fraud because actually the time... the clock was always wrong, and Astaroth was reversing history and resetting the timeline until the people actually won. That's the only reason why we won. And actually, it's like no. You watched the Fate Zero trailer too? We might be able to. I can. What the fuck? My fucking. Why? Oh, there. Oh, sheesh. Fate Zero trailer. Let's see. Let's hope we don't get cooked. But let's do it. Let's see what this is about. Do I type Moon and Ufotable? Oh, that's why people love this shit. That's why the animations peak. It's Ufotable. That makes sense. No wonder why this shit cooked. My vote may shift just off of one trailer? Damn, that's crazy. I believe it, though. I've literally never seen this. I've literally never seen anything Fate-related or anything like that, so I'd be more than interested to see what this series has to offer. Pre-Demon Slayer Ufotable was different? Yeah. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see. I swear to you here and now, I who will be goodness of the entire world. I who will reign over all of the evil in the entire world to obtain the Holy Grail. I know a little bit about Fate. I don't know too much about it, but I know a little bit about it. I know it's like different classes all fighting each other. But that's about all I have. That's a chant, not a speech. Oof. Okay. I was probably reacting to it terribly. I apologize. I just wanted to talk over it a little bit more just to make sure I didn't get cooked for copyright. So there's that. Black Clover is coming back, which was, I thought that was super duper cool. I'm excited for that. If you have not been watching Gachi Yakuta, go watch that shit right now. Gachi Yakuta is peak. They're doing such a great job with the series. Studio Bones is absolutely killing it. Don Sakamoto days, you know, that's all going on. Definitely keep all that in whack. Check out the second channel for some extra content that will be coming out for that. Did I see Osaragi versus Dump in the anime? I did not. I did not see that. I only saw the first episode that came out, Shin versus Saw. And I mean, it's really just more of the, no offense, but it seems like it's just more of the same of what they've already kind of been doing in the with the animation. They're doing exactly what the director said they're doing, right? Which is they're putting all of their eggs in like one or two big scenes, for the anime, for the episode, and then everything else is just simple. Like I think in the fight with Shin, the second episode's on pirate sites and the animation is rough. They ruined Osaragi versus Dump, bro. Why are they doing this to my anime? Why are they doing this to my series? I will say the Sakamoto Days, the new Sakamoto Days opening, great. The new Sakamoto Days opening is what should have been the original general fucking anime OP. Like that, the second Sakamoto Days OP is beautiful. It's so good. They did such a good job. But yeah, I mean, even the Sakamoto Days, like I said, the Shin versus Saw fight, like I literally, there was a moment where three times they just replayed the same scene of Shin and Lu standing in that same position. They would fight with Saw, go through a moment, and then they would go back to standing in that same, and they would reuse the scene. And they would start fighting, and then they would go back and they would reuse the scene of them standing. And I'm like, this is kind of obvious. This is kind of weird. And now you're saying that Osaragi versus Dump is Garbo. I mean, oof. Damn. I don't know why Sakamoto Days just couldn't get that sauce. It deserves it. Don got that sauce. I blame the director. I also blame the director completely. I also blame the director as well. I don't care what anybody says. I'm adapting a much more give less fucks attitude when it comes to the things that I say. Which is all of the people that continually defend the slop that we get. Honestly, you deserve it. And honestly, you know what? We are not allowed to have good things because people like you constantly refuse to just sometimes admit that shit is not sweet. It's not that hard. You don't have to vehemently 110%, 10 out of 10 like something and fucking suck its dick so much that it fucking comes out your throat. You can say things you can like things and still criticize them. The amount of comments I get from people about like Sakamoto Days and everything like that, where it's like, oh, like you just want this series to fail. You're just nitpicking to nitpick. Dog, I love Sakamoto Days. I want this series to be great, but I can also admit that this shit is just not good. Yeah, like it's weird how people will spend money on a product and even if it's trash, people will defend it. Exactly. Like I'm giving my hard-earned money to these streaming services. I'm paying for these anime adaptations. Stop giving me slop. Stop this fucking stop with what happened with Blue Lock. These people think that they can quite literally give us piss poor animation the entire series and then deliver a great episode at the end and then everybody just forgets and like I saw videos that are out that were like, we need to apologize to Blue Lock. We weren't familiar with its game. Blue Lock season 2 was actually great. Was it though? Does the one episode at the end really forgive everything that they did? And yes, like what JSARP said, I'm completely sympathetic to the people that work hard on it. However, the people that work hard on it are getting fucked over by the executives that run the fucking the production. The problem is not the people that animate, because even when specifically with Blue Lock, you have people, animators that admitted that they put in better effort to what they sent, and the people and the executives rejected it and said it's too much. And they said you have to dumb down this animation because we can't finish through. We don't have the resources to follow through with what you designed. So like literally in instances they have where like they're getting good animation, but they're telling people to tone it down because they want to save time, cut corners, save money. They're trying to lower expectations, so we treat slop like a masterpiece. It's stupid. It's stupid. And all the people that are like, oh, it's okay. Like there's that one meme tweet that that gets circulated every so often on Twitter of someone talking shit about like the slideshow and the fact that has happened. And someone was like, oh, blah blah blah, like people always complain, like use your imagination. Like, dog, did you just tell me to use my imagination for the anime that's supposed to make everything play out so I don't have to imagine it? Like it's what are you it's just like it's just the acceptance of like every like it's people are allergic to criticism. Like I either vehemently 10 out of 10 love this product or I absolutely fucking hate it, and there's no in between. It's just reductive, in my honest opinion. Stupid. It's beyond stupid. And people like that existing are why we will continually get slop, because they are the people that will continually eat it up. They don't care what it is, and they'll say it's yes, daddy, that was amazing, that was so great, when they're literally eating actual shit. So yeah, it is what it is. Sakamo Days anime might not have enough time and money without the talent available to make up for it. True. They should have waited. Then 110%. There are people that I like. There are people like, oh, what would you rather have waited 3 years for an anime to come out? Yes. Actually, yes, I would have. I would rather have waited for something good than you rushing some fucking dog crap to me. Personally, I would much rather that. If you couldn't get a good studio, or you couldn't get your A team on in the studio to run to work on it, then you shouldn't have done it. You just shouldn't have done it. And that will always be my take. JJK season 2 had horrible production issues, but there were so many talented people that made it amazing. That's the truth. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 was a fucking miracle. Was a miracle. That shit fucking actually worked. That shit actually came out in general. Like, it's ungodly what these fucking animation studios be doing. I got a question. You know if there's a way to support the mangakas and animators? I mean, unfortunately, when it comes to Japan, most of these mangakas are put under fucking such terrible fucking contracts with terrible percentages. 9 times out of 10, the mangakas aren't making much off most of these products anyway. The best way to support mangaka, besides like buying the manga physically, is buying merchandise, buying any kind of extra stuff for it, being able to find the author directly, support them. But yeah, I mean, with Shueisha and like Kodansha, maybe not other companies, I don't want to talk shit, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't want to get fucking I don't want to get fucking sued because I'm saying wrong shit, but it is of my understanding and of my opinion that their contracts are probably dog shit. A percentage and profit share wise. Something, it would not surprise me if production companies were taking most of that manga money. Loki worried about Chainsaw Man season 2. If there's one big Mappa IP to worry about, it's that one. I feel maybe Mappa just does whatever the fuck it wants. Mappa needs to stop this whole. We need to stop the whole. You know what's making things even worse is the whole fucking movie thing, dude. That's what's making things 10 times fucking worse, if you want me to be honest with you, is taking all of the A-team production people of certain studios and putting them and locking them in movie productions for years on things that could just as easily just be fucking regular seasons of anime. Fuck Demon Slayer and fuck Ufotable for that shit, dog. I hate that now everything has to be a fucking movie. Infinity Castle is being split into a fucking movie trilogy. It's not Harry Potter, dog. It's a story arc of a manga. Why are we doing this? I don't understand. It's so greedy and fucking just gross. So just greedy, slimy, just ugh. Trying to fucking siphon as much money as they possibly can, dude. I hate being an old head, but like goddamn, we used to have fucking we had 11 different Dragon Ball Z movies that were all just original content. They used to fucking put people in fucking Dragon Ball Z movie theaters for movies that were 40 minutes long. They didn't even make full fucking feature films. They were like 42 minutes. People still showed up and didn't complain. Like the days of getting filler movies are over because now they're just going to take the actual IP and make a movie. Why wouldn't they? They also make it into a season though. Like that is what they did with the Mugen Train movie. It came out as a season of episodes after a while. Or was that the only time? Well, yeah, they did that, but but then they're just double dipping, aren't they? Are they not? Then they're just double dipping, if anything. And 9 times out of 10 isn't when they do it for the season, it's not even the actual same animation. Don't they dumb it down? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misunderstand. But I remember the second season of Demon Slayer that the part that actually covered Mugen Train was worse than the actual movie quality. Or maybe I'm misremembering. How do you feel about the anime industry now adapting canceled manga? Do you think they're being too risk diverse like the games industry? I don't know. Can you give me an example? Because I'm not too familiar with too many canceled anime manga that are going out. So maybe I just don't have enough of an idea to give an opinion on it, honestly. It's movie sort of the Wizard King spin on the story of completely original events. Yeah, and that movie did great. That movie did fucking great, did it not? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that movie was fucking awesome, and that movie inspired so much hype around that series. Ah, that's what I'm thinking of. Dragon Ball. That's the Dragon Ball Super. That's what I'm thinking of, Julius. You're right. Like the movie getting turned into an anime season later is the equivalent of me making like a bunch of making those Sakamoto story arc videos and then compiling it together in one big fucking compilation at the end of the month afterwards. Like that's literally what that's they're pulling YouTuber moves. These multi-billion-dollar fucking Japanese animation studios are pulling YouTuber moves to fucking double dip their pockets. They go, oh, well, we can make the movie and then we can just put it on Crunchyroll for the streaming rights as well. Is that bad practice in your opinion? For multi-million-dollar companies, yes. Yes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being too reactive. I might take that opinion back. Maybe I'm being too reactive, but like it's just, it gives me a weird feeling. Moves the incentive to watch the movie. Yeah. By the way, this is a good stream. Oh, well, thank you, Tiberius. I appreciate that. Thank you. Get music back in. So yeah. Genuinely, when it comes down to it, I don't like it. Is it a right thing to do? Is it morally right or correct? Meh. We'll see. Last thing on the docket, I guess. If you can consider it last thing on the docket, but I was going to play Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact today. But I've just seen nothing but people talking shit. You know, it's bad, disaster, everyone's refunding it. So yeah, seems kind of upsetting. That came out, yeah, it came out today, actually. I think going what I wish there were added Toji scenes. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I haven't. I would go to the movie, but I don't know if there's anything extra. I heard the Bleach was good except for a bad PC port. I mean, so yeah. I mean, I watched Globku talk about it. I haven't seen Afro Senju or anything like that. So the main issue that everyone is mostly upset about is there literally is like, it's with like, it's using the same net code as Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I think was what everyone was complaining about. Is just the net code is fucking horrendous and outdated, is I think what everyone was upset about. At least what I was watching with Globku talking about it. He said it took him like 10 minutes to get in a game on launch day, which is like, that's a little crazy. I didn't really watch him talk about the mechanics or anything like that, but for the most part, it's basically, yeah, no crossplay, old school net code. The story mode is just screenshots, and apparently, according to him, there's so much cut out of the story, it's basically incoherent unless you already know what's going on in the story. There's only 16 characters, which is, the 16 characters is kind of crazy. The roster is a little insane. The roster was a little lacking, right? Like, dog, huh? These were the only people you brought to the function? Yeah, and then sorry, they got DLC, right? They already have planned DLC. You got Pito as DLC. Yeah, they have Pito. That's not Nefel Pito. What the fuck? That's not my fucking character. Who the fuck is Nefel Pito? This R and L Japanese translation shit still fucking hitting us in the nuts in fucking 2025, bro. Anyone remember watching old school, or anyone remember old school One Piece fan subs? They'd have Rorona Zolo. People were trying to walk around and be like, it's Zolo, it's Zolo, it's not Zoro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, they got fucking Bomberman as a start. Like, come on, they got Razor. I mean, like, Razor's a good choice here, but I feel like there's so many characters we could have put in here that we just didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, like no Illumi. Yeah, no Knuckles, no Shoot, no Shizuku. To this day, people say Rufy instead of Luffy. Good lord. They got Netero. They got Netero here. Yeah, 16 is a little rough. But yeah, for a $60 game, they were charging $80 to get it 2 days early. Kind of crazy. Oh, and you get the alternate fucking Crollo fucking you get the alternate Crollo costume. Yeah, trash, garbage, disgusting. Yeah, they did I was kind of pumped for it just because it looked like it was going to be somewhat fun. The gameplay didn't look too bad, but I don't know. Just to give you an idea, all the super animations take up 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We can literally react to all of the Nen Impact super animations now. We can do it in 5 minutes. Let's do it. Fuck it. Why not? $60 game, 3 minutes and 30 seconds of super animations. At least the Bleach game was like 40 minutes of super animations. Just wait a year or two, and if it's still live, I'm sure it'll be solid. Sheesh. Sheesh. Crazy to me. Let's see it, dog.
Explaining complex
we might as well. Let's just watch them all.
The text you want to simplify and let Grammarly rewrite it.
Actually, there might be a better one. No, that's literally it. Like, that's crazy. It's launch day, dog, and this is all ultimate attacks. 13. Oh well, that's 1 year ago so far. Yeah, all characters ultimates. 10 hours ago, 451 views. All super animations. 1.4K. This game just came out, dog. No one gives a fuck about it. Sheesh. Why is this one longer? I'm gonna do this one. This one's longer. All right, it will not be at Evo. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's work it. Let's see these ultimates. Meruem's up first, baby. Nah, that wasn't it. This looks like a PS2 game, dog. This looks like Ultimate Ninja 2. Oh, this was a... Oh, this was a cash grab. They thought they could get away with this. Nah. This is kind of unreal. This looks like a fan could have probably done a better 2.5 fight game than this. There's no style, there's no love, dog. The people that made this were collecting a paycheck, bro. This is not it. Yeah, this is not it. The gray ass backgrounds. It just looks boring. This goes into exactly what I was just talking about, man. Like, what is this? Why is everything coming out of the anime community so low effort? We need to start hitting these fucking pockets, dog. 2D fighting games are my thing, but I generally didn't want Net Impact to fail. It's just 2D Curse Clash, even worse. You know, I saw someone say that this is just Curse Clash all over again. And I said, nah, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. What was that? That didn't even correctly hitbox. They don't even have the character in the scene. They couldn't animate it. They couldn't even be fucked to do that. They couldn't even be fucked to have the different character be in the animation. Do you see? Really? I feel like we figured that out early 2010s, dog. Not even. You just think you could get away with not showing the anime, dog? Yeah, mobile games have better animations than this. Yeah, this is just so casual. So yeah, this is a product all the way. Yeah, like these people made this game for a paycheck. They did not care about this game at all. There's no impact in any of the moves here. It's so lazy. Look at Netero. Look at his idle animation, dog, just staring into space. Look at him. Wait. Look at him. Look. Just. Can you show a non-spoiler synopsis of the series in the poll? I personally don't know all of them. Also, last gifted coming in. Hey, thank you for the 5 non-spoiler synopsis of the series in the poll. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted memberships, Carlin. Non-spoiler synopsis of the series in the poll. I personally don't know all of them, and also last gifted. It's tough for me to add that. It only gives me a character. It gives me a character count. But you could definitely go to if like I'm sure there's a wiki page for all of the series. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's only a character count in the poll, unfortunately. I do appreciate the donos though. Thank you. I love you. Look at Netero's, he's just looking into space. This idle animation is crazy. Yeah, this was not it, dog. They fucked up. They fucked this one up. This wasn't it. Makes me upset. Shame. No, I mean in the stream if you would look it up after. For every series, I can't. No, unfortunately not. Netero should have retired early in this game. You can definitely look it up on. You can definitely look all the like. We're talking about the four. We're talking about the 4 series for the members, right? If that's what you're at, I think that's what you're asking about. Then, yeah, gotcha. I was just asking. No, you're good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're good. Yeah, he's sleeping. What was that, Killua? Game looks like you would play it in an arcade. Yeah, literally. Yeah, Arxis is killing it. Didn't Arxis just reveal a game that they were coming out with? Didn't they just announce a game? Oh no, it looks like they just canceled a game. They just canceled the newest Guilty Gear game. Whoops. Oh, Marvel Tokon. Marvel Tokon was what they announced, and I guess they're canceling the new Guilty Gear for Marvel Tokon. Rip. Rest in peace. Yeah, everyone looks so stiff. It really is just, it's just sad. They just didn't care. It's just lame, dude. Is this worth buying when I catch up on Hunter x Hunter? I'm gonna guess definitely not. That looks like that would be really cool, like for setups in a good fighting game. What? That's all you're gonna give my man, the indoor fish, bro? Come on, I understand that he didn't fight in the anime, but dog, that's all we're gonna do. We could have, like, Crollo of all characters, we could have like had, you could have had fun with, especially with him only having one attack. Like, I would just wait for them to do the inevitable super net impact with updated visuals and balance. I don't even think we're getting that, Prodigy. I don't even think we're getting that. Think they're cooked here. Wow. Why do we have Machi in the game of all characters? Hey, legend guy, what's going on, homie? Machi but no Shizuku is crazy. What was that, Phaeton? Yeah, that was awful. That was trash. Not gonna lie, I missed the JJK days. You and me both, Gray Leo. I'm happy to see you. Oh man, just rough. I mean, not obviously just Arxis is the highest standard, but I mean, Jesus, man. Night and day. Like,
worst nightmare.
This is the gold standard, dude. There's so much love put into this. The characters aren't stiff. Like, whoever made this had fun. They literally had fun making this. You can tell the people that made this, it liked Dragon Ball. Maybe they'll allow us to make a custom character. Just make a Green Island game, dog. Make a fucking Green Island MMO. In the style of like Final Fantasy 14 or some shit. You would and you reap it forever. Fucking add loot boxes or some shit. You'll never have to fucking worry about money ever again in your life. I'll make the fucking game for you, Shueisha. What are we doing? This isn't even like, this is gonna sound like a racist statement, but it's not. Like, it genuinely is like appalling to me, like how Japan is just so terrible with some of the IPs they have. They just don't know what the fuck to do with their IPs half the fucking time. Why is this the only Dragon Ball game? Why is Sparking Zero the first Dragon Ball Arena game we got in like fucking 10, 20 years? And I'm sorry, why have we not done a fucking we have not done a fucking Dragon Ball Super anime? We would all eat a Dragon Ball Super anime up. People fucking showed up in fucking droves for fucking, what was it, Dragon Ball fucking Dokkan? Or whatever the fuck that series was. And then when it was over, people turned on it and were like, yeah, that was actually trash, bro. We didn't like it. But you were there every week, fucking pulling 100,000 fucking views a fucking week. Dragon Ball Daima. Yes. Everybody showed up every week to fucking watch that shit. And then at the end, everyone was like, dude, we didn't really like that. That was kind of trash. Maybe I'm wrong. Dragon Ball Daima was peak. Dragon Ball Daima was goated. Maybe I saw the wrong. Maybe I was on the wrong side of the internet. I saw people talking shit about it. I didn't watch it personally. But the consumerism in Japan is different. It's so saturated they don't even know what to do anymore. Yeah. Only problem with Dragon Ball Daima was there was no Dragon Fist. Fair. Dokkan's one of the mobile games. That's what it is. They are both very popular while doing very little because of how popular Dragon Ball is. That's what I mean. A lot of people hated it, which is just how Dragon Ball is viewed now, sadly. I mean, also, to be honest with you, yeah, I think that's just the way of the world nowadays. Those people don't like shit anymore. Everything is awful. I will watch some of the most fun shit in the world, and then I'll go on YouTube, and everyone will just be hating on it. People will be like, this is the worst thing ever. They ruined this. They destroyed this. Like, Arcane. Like, I thought Arcane Season 2 was immaculate. I loved it. Masterpiece. Beautiful. You go on fucking YouTube, everyone talks about how terrible Arcane Season 2 is, and how it ruined the series, and it will be, and it like, how could they ever do this to this series? And I'm like, I liked it. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? So yeah, it's just the way of the world nowadays. I feel like people like it. Personally, I feel the same about the Netflix Devil May Cry, but I know a lot of people feel very vehemently about that too. So again, like, if you feel that way, I don't think you're wrong for feeling that way. It's just, you know, I generally sometimes I just don't get it. Sometimes I feel like, you know what? Sometimes I didn't think it was that bad. Was it perfect? No, it definitely wasn't. Like, I think the Netflix Devil May Cry has flaws for sure. But I don't think it was that big of a deal personally. But everyone's to their own. If I ever find out who popularized being cynical and ironic the entire time, I'd go back in time and help them get therapy. True. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Nightbot is number 2, which is crazy. If you could give the Fotara earrings to any 2 characters in JJK, who'd you pick? Give me Mahito and Higuruma, not Gojo and Sukuna. It's tough to say. Are we live? I think we went in and out for a minute, but we're back. We're back, I think. Honestly, Mahito fused with anybody is crazy. Mahito and Yuji combination would go hard. Yuhito, Mahiji, $22 months. Thanks for being a member for 22 months, China. That's such a long time. Almost 2 years is crazy. All right, y'all. That was everything on my general agenda, I believe. I don't have very much else to talk about. So yeah. Look out for so like I said, stream will unfortunately be a little inconsistent going forward, but look out for the streams, pay attention to the streams. Best way to possibly pay attention is to always have that notification bell ringing. If you are a member, definitely join the Discord. That's the best way to stay up to date because I update the Discord on everything going on. If I'm not going to stream, if I am going to stream, if there's going to be a stream later, you know, that's obviously the best way to find out. And yeah, look out for, if you've been enjoying the Pokemon content, Manga Green video will be out tomorrow for sure. And then look out for all of the new stuff coming afterwards. Look out for that Betrayal video. Manga reviews streams will be moving to the second channel, so go subscribe to the second channel. China Tall, thank you so much for the $25 dono. Always appreciate having you in chat. You have a good night as well, girl. Thank you. Everyone have a beautiful and amazing night and time. And thank you so much for being here for this No Operator shareholder meeting. Morigachi Akuda, yes, Morigachi Akuda. I will be doing a big video on Rudo. You can bet your ass that will be happening. I will also be doing a video on Jabber when Jabber gets revealed in the anime, but that will be, we got a couple weeks until that happens. So yeah, so I definitely have Gachi Akuta videos on the horizon, on the plan. You can bet your ass. Look out for that Phantom Parade video as well. Will you read the manga of the 4 in the poll in that order, or will you make another poll after ending the winner of that series? No. So like we did last series, we're just gonna, when this new series is over, we will throw it to another open, vote where everyone kind of puts in the manga that they want to read, and then I'll pick the 4 of the best. I will take from the old choices if there aren't any new choices or any good new choices. I'm going to choose my 4 favorite out of the new options, and actually, believe it or not, Yu Yu Hakusho was from last option, so yeah. China Doll with the 5 gifted right before the end too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the buzzer beater. Thank you so much always for the love and support. I really do appreciate it. It really does make a big difference, and I thank you so much. And seriously, same goes out to all of you. Thank you all so much for the love and support you always showed me. Appreciate you guys being the amazing shareholders that you are, as always. And guys, definitely keep an eye out for those next streams. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of the night, afternoon, or day. And yeah, I love you all. Have a great night. I'm sending you that spirit bomb energy. Peace.